You pick up your phone. You put it down. 30 seconds later, you pick it up again. You didn't get a notification. Nothing changed. But something in you had to check. And the strangest part? You don't know why. The easy answer is addiction. The tech companies designed it that way. But the real answer is far stranger and far older than any algorithm. Your brain is not a modern device. It is ancient hardware running in a world it was never built for. And the compulsion pulling your hand back to that screen, it has nothing to do with Instagram. It has everything to do with survival. Go back roughly 200,000 years. Your ancestors lived in small bands across the African savanna. Information was everything. Where's the predator? Where's the food? Who just left the group? Who came back injured? A person who stopped scanning their environment, even for a moment, could die. The brain that survived was the brain that never stopped checking. Vigilance was not a personality trait. It was a selection pressure. The restless mind was the mind that made it. Neuroscientist Jake Panksepp spent decades mapping the emotional systems of the mammalian brain. One of his most significant findings was what he called the seeking system, a hardwired neural circuit that drives all mammals to scan, search, and investigate their environment constantly. It is not a want. It is a compulsion baked into the architecture of the brain itself, and it never fully switches off. That system is firing right now, every single time you feel the urge to check your phone. Your ancestors were scanning the tree line for movement. You are scanning a feed for novelty. Your brain does not know the difference. It registers the same small hit of dopamine either way. A new post, a new message, a new piece of information that might matter. The seeking system lights up. You look, you find something. The loop resets, and then it starts again before you even realize it has. But here is where it gets darker. The savanna had a natural off switch. When the scan came back clear, no predator, no threat, no new information, the brain could finally rest. Your phone never comes back clear. There is always something new. The feed is infinite. The scan never ends. And so the ancient circuit that was designed to protect you now runs on a loop it was never built to close. Behavioral economist B.J. Fogg, who spent years studying human habit formation at Stanford, identified what he calls the variable reward as the single most powerful driver of repeated behavior. It is the same mechanism behind slot machines. Sometimes you pull the lever and win. Sometimes you don't. The unpredictability is exactly the point, because uncertainty keeps the seeking system engaged far longer than guaranteed rewards ever could. Your phone is a slot machine you carry in your pocket. Every pull to refresh is a pull of the lever. Your brain, ancient and pattern-hungry, cannot resist finding out what comes next. And it is not just dopamine. Social information activates this circuit even more powerfully than physical threats did on the savanna. Who likes you? Who ignored you? Who is talking about you right now? These questions once determined your survival within a group. Exile meant death. Belonging meant life. Your brain still treats social signals as urgent survival data, even when they arrive as a notification about a post you made 3 hours ago. This is not weakness. This is not poor self-control. This is 200,000 years of survival wiring colliding with a device that was engineered by very smart people to exploit exactly that wiring. Every design choice, the infinite scroll, the variable notification timing, the unread badge, was built to keep the ancient scanner scanning. And knowing this changes something. The next time you reach for your phone without thinking, pause for just 1 second. Notice the pull before you follow it. It is real. It is physical. It is your seeking system doing exactly what it was built to do. Hunt for information that might keep you alive. Your brain is not broken. It is ancient. It is doing its job in a world that has changed far faster than evolution ever could. You are not addicted to your phone. You are a 200,000-year-old scanner in a world that figured out how to never let the scan end. And you picked up your phone today without knowing why. Now you do.